I'm gonna call you Blobbo. Blobbo the Blob. You're like my little E.T. Hopefully you're as cool as E.T. The Blob just committed suicide. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play 1001 Games. I'm your host, Gaming Jay, and today we're playing A Boy and His Blob. And not the classic NES version. Apparently there was a remake of this game, and that's the one we're playing today. This game was created for the Wii, I guess. I mean, that's what I'm playing it on. It was later ported to all sorts of things, like I think it was on Xbox 360, and it might even be a mobile game nowadays, but I don't know. Just the title of Boy and His Blob reminds me of the NES era. So I'm curious to see what this game is like. He's dreaming of like a bean planet or something. I do know from the NES game, I never really played it, but I do know it was a puzzle platformer where you have a blob and you feed it jelly beans and it takes on different abilities. And the creators of this game had a lot of fond memories of the NES version, but wanted to remake it and make it more forgiving, I guess. Which I'm all for. I mean, a action puzzle platformer could be pretty cool, and especially if it's semi-forgiving. If it has more modern sensibilities, other than instead of the cruel NES, 3 lives, no continues, brutality mentality of the old NES era. I mean, you guys know me. He cannonballed himself. What is happening? He's riding him like a rocket. This Blob can do it all, man. Also, we're not going to talk about the obvious suggestive imagery of a boy and his blob of white goo. But I mean, for those of you who know me, you know that I grew up in the NES era. I love it. I was forged in the fires of Miyamoto and the cruelness of the NES 3 lives, no continues thing. I love it. I love retro games. But also, I do like that more modern games tend to be more forgiving. So this is a title screen, I guess. I pressed start to try and start the game, but I paused it instead. So I'm getting a bit of a Stranger Things type vibe of sort of a kid at night, like in the forest going on adventures. I mean, does this kid even have parents? He's kind of living in a treehouse. But for some reason, it feels a little stranger thingies to me. So the nice thing is that I can control this using the Pro controller, which I am really excited about. I was worried I'd have to use the Wiimote, but for some reason when I don't press anything, my guy just walks to the left. So give me a second to sort these controls out here. Okay, I think we got it working now. So yeah, I'm really excited that we finally have a Wii game where we're allowed to use the classic controller. The developers bestowed us. They trusted in us enough that we could use a classic controller. I mean, if you can't use a controller on a platformer, when can you use it? Oh, I love the artistic effects here. It's pretty magical, actually. But we have played platformers on the Wii that have not allowed us to use a classic controller. They have required us to use the Wiimote. Look at that moon in the background, the trees. I'm getting a very Braid feel as well, if you guys have played Braid before. This is sort of like art. I'm loving this so far, actually. Oh, there's an evil blob down there. Ooh, and a treasure chest. How do we open this? I don't know. Do I have to use the remote for that? No. Interesting. I'm trying all the buttons. Nothing seems to work. Okay, we're gonna have to try and jump over that blob. Oh, we just straight up died. Okay. Well, at least we had a checkpoint there. So this little boy went out looking for his white blob and he got killed by a black one. Oh, this is interesting. Push that and then jump on it. Oh, I guess if we jump too many times it breaks. Interesting. Now we have to fall down here. Oh, look at this. Boom. Boom. This is all very cool. It's very intuitive. Like, I honestly feel like I'm on a mystical, magical Goonies style adventure right now. I'm loving it. But yeah, what I'm really loving is we're playing a Wii game where we can actually use the classic controller. I'm all about that. I mean, as I just said in the intro, I'm from the NES era. I don't want a Wiimote and a nunchuck in my hand, you know? Like, I don't want to... When I was a kid, the people who moved their controllers were the parents who were playing Mario, and they'd go to make a big jump, and they would, like, hold their controller up as if that made Mario jump. They'd be like, whoa! And they'd be, like, rolling around in their chair. They were the idiots of gaming, is what I'm saying. So we learned not to... You don't move your controller. Real gamers hold it in their hands and let their fingers do the walking. Anyway, we've now made friends with the Blob. So there we go. Let's roll, Blobbo. I'm gonna call you Blobbo. Blobbo the Blob. You're like my little E.T. Hopefully you're as cool as E.T. Oh, look, we can kill the... So the black blobs, are you with the black blobs? Because I just kind of kill them. Oh, we just totally ate the... Oh. Okay, do I get anything from that? Guess not, eh? Alright, where did the white blob go? He's bouncing all over the place. Maybe he's trying to, like... Oh, no, he ate that too. Okay. Well, we're gonna go back this way, Blobbo, and see what we got going on. He's not following me, which is... is there anything we can do down here now that we have the blob? No. Okay, we'll just keep going over this way. I guess now we just go home. We've achieved blobness. Oh, we even got the kind of a cool loading screen with the blobs following us. Yeah, this really does feel like Braid. This is sort of like the Wii's version of Braid. Oh, look. Oh, they open here. And there are souls inside. The souls of the fallen children of the forest. And, they're doing a thing. What? Is that an alligator? What just happened there? Whoa, jelly beans just spawned. Or fell over. I don't know what's happening here. Alright, let's go. Let's go discover the fact that jelly beans make this blob do things. Oh man, that's a ladder jelly bean. The black jelly beans turn this blob. He has the uncontrollable impulse to become ladder-like. Yeah! Okay, so this child lives in an Ewok village. He has no family. He falls from great heights occasionally. Just falls out of the tree. That's what that was showing. Okay, wait, we just climbed a ladder, we went yeah, and then we fell asleep. What a night. What an achievement, I guess. Oh, I was sleeping on the blob. Oh my. Alright. So, is this game a metaphor for puberty? I know I said I wasn't really gonna harp on the whole boy and his white blob thing, but like... Totally a metaphor for puberty, right? The blob is always with you in the background. You can feed it, and it will unleash awesome powers, but also sometimes it's very embarrassing. And you hide the fact that you've got a blob from your classmates and girls that you like. I don't know what I'm looking at here. Press B. Okay. Excellent. I don't know what that did. What does this do? Oh, interesting. Oh, we only got 2 of the 3 chests. I kind of want to go back and look for the 3rd. Call me a completionist. It's gonna be nighttime again? Oh, interesting. The aesthetics of this game are truly spectacular. Just like walking through this nighttime forest. This honestly feels like a spiritual successor to Braid. I mean, Braid had, of course, that time-bending mechanic that we all know and love. And Braid is one of my favorite games out there. It not only had an amazing time-bending mechanic and beautiful aesthetics and stuff, and it was a great puzzle game, but Braid also had this, like, tragic and beautiful story. And it was like a story that could be taken more than one way. It was like ostensibly a story about like a breakup. Oh, there we go. We found the last chest. But then it also was a magical tale of not magical, but it was a tale of like the creation of the nuclear bomb. You know, which I had to read that online. I never totally got that from oh, that's cool, he turns into a door. I never totally got that from playing Braid. I got the breakup story, and it was sort of beautiful and sad. And like the ending of Braid is like a masterpiece with like how you reverse the level and realize what you've been playing this whole time. Braid is one of a truly amazing video game. And the aesthetics were part of it. This game already I'm actually quite impressed by the aesthetics of. And so far I'm digging what they're doing. It totally is an alligator, all right. Like Peter Pan and Captain Hook. We got the killer croc. Let's try level 2 here. I'm excited to see the next level. I'm legit excited to see where this game goes. This is like pretty... This is precisely the game I wanted to play today. Are you kidding me? You know, on our journey of... Okay, hold on. This says... Oh, whoa, he turned into a hole, just like in Who Framed Roger Rabbit, the portable holes. Okay, now we gotta turn him into a ladder. Where are you, Blobby? Oh, maybe I gotta change the, yeah, because he turns into a hole. Oh, you can hug him! That is so cool. What happened to him? He's black now. Hold on. You can call him. Oh, here we go. Here's our different kind of jelly beans. Oh, look at that. There we go. I guess I could have looked up a, you know, manual, but whatever. It's a simple puzzle game. I can figure this out now. Oh, look at that. I kind of want that. How do we get that? Let us see. Okay. There's one. What about this one? Can I then grab it? Oh god. Blob! 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 Oh, you know what? Whatever. Come here, Blobby. Yeah, you got it! Oh, there we go. Alright, we didn't even need a special blob mechanic. We just needed, confidence in ourselves and our own ability to jump over Blob. Get over here, buddy! Time for a hug. That is an awesome... That is so cute. That is so adorable and so cute. Oh my god, I'm loving this game. This is exactly what I wanted to play. So in the you know, 1001 games you must play before you die journey. Can I grab him or what? Okay, I don't understand why you want to turn him into a balloon, but whatever. Oh, I know. For this one, we're gonna make a hole and bye-bye Black Blob. Oh yeah, that was awesome. This is cool. So yeah, Braid obviously was very much like this, but it had sort of its time-bending mechanics. This is a different kind of mechanic, obviously. Okay, let me... Oh, I know. No. Get over here, Blob. Hey, you.
Hurry.
No, that didn't do it. Okay, I just want to see real quick if there's something I'm missing here. I have a bunch of jelly beans, buddy. Go up. Oh, I'm stupid. How about the ladder? I was like making it more complicated than it needed to be. Duh. There we go. Let's get over here, buddy. All right, I don't know. So I don't know what the balloon is for. I guess we will find out. Get over here. Get your lazy white blob ass over here. Yeah, eat that. Just kidding, buddy. I love you. You're my favorite blob. So cute. All right. There we go. Hole. Let's just fall off this one. Yeehaw! It's pretty cool to be able to just sort of manipulate the environment like this. Sort of bend the rules of reality. I wonder what the other jelly beans are gonna be. We want this one. I really don't understand the balloon blob yet. Something's gonna click. We're gonna see something that we don't understand, and the balloon will be the perfect solution. Now look at the trees swaying in the wind and stuff, like... This is like a child's magical vision of the forest. Oh, look at that thing. What is that? We're gonna have to kill that thing, whatever it is. There we go. And get over here, Blob. Hurry, be a hole. And down he goes. Oh, this is a great little intro level. Oops, no. Here, eat that one instead. Great little intro level. Yeah, victory! And he becomes a magical doorway. Very cool. So I think the first boy in his blob, I do remember you had jelly beans you could throw and the blob would do certain things. But again, I never really played it. I only ever saw like clips of it occasionally. I saw it in like help magazines and TV shows sometimes. I used to watch a lot of TV shows where kids played video games as a competition. There's like Video and Arcade Top 10. There was like, I think Nick Arcade. There was one where kids would play video games and do video game trivia, and then at the end they would go into a video game at the end, and they were actually on a blue screen and they had to like hop around like in this video game world, but you could tell they were looking at a monitor because like they weren't actually in a game, so they didn't see anything around them. But yeah, I remember that game show we loved. That was what we always watched after school. That was the big after school event. I think I've said this before, but after school, my mom worked, so I went to a babysitter. And so this babysitter had like 4 or 5 kids, all of slightly different ages, but from the same school. And she would just watch us from about 3 till 5 or 6 until our parents came. And, oh, there's spikes there. And we had a Nintendo. And so one of the things that we all did as a gang is we all sat around and played Nintendo. And it was honestly almost like, it was like primitive Let's Playing because, you know, only 2 people can play at a time. There's like 5 of us. So like a couple kids always just sort of watched and cheered on the other ones. And I was one of the kids who tended to be better at video games, so I was allowed to play more. Oh, we squished them. That was so satisfying, actually. So I did watch occasionally, but then I also spent a lot of time playing. But then even... Oh god. Slid right to my death on that one. I'm just talking about how I'm like, I've been good at games since I was a kid. I'm like, yeah, I'm naturally good. And then like, that just happened. Ignore that. Oh god, okay, I see. I understand. Alright, well let's try this instead. We're gonna put it right here instead. Oh god, ow. That hurts. Wait, what are the other things? Okay, that doesn't help. Interesting. It's saying to use the trampampoline. I mean, we can aim it. Like, if we aim it, like, right there. I'm gonna get stabbed. It's not gonna work. Look at this thing. Wants to kill me so bad, but it can't. Okay. Jump! Oh, it totally did work. Okay, I don't know why I died the one time. But yeah, I have a lot of fun memories of, like, after school, like, hanging out with those kids, playing those Nintendo games. It was great. And it was, like, that's where, you know, we all sat around together and watched all these video game shows. Like, we did a lot of video games. We also played, like, action figures and stuff. It wasn't just a video game party. And we like played outside and stuff. Like we did all the normal kids stuff. But yeah, there was
Hurry! Come here!
Blob, where are you? There he is. But yeah, it was a great way to spend after school, I think. And yeah. It's interesting because like I feel like I'm thinking about it now and I wasn't really friends with a lot of those kids. Like I didn't really spend time with them at school. There was one girl there who I kind of had a crush on when I was a kid. Little childhood crush there. It's kind of funny to think about now, like in my head, I think I was like, oh man, like, she's kind of a cute girl, she talks to me, and like, I'm good at video games. I should play video games in front of her real good. Then maybe she'll like me more. I don't know. But yeah, I remember having a little crush. It's kind of fun to think about. I hadn't thought about that in years.
Over here.
When I remember stuff like that, I don't know about you guys, but I get curious to like look people up just to like see where people are, like, you know, not like this, you know, this girl I'm thinking of, or these other kids that I'm thinking of. I'm sure they've all gone on to have their own lives, and they have, you know, children and spouses and all that. I'm not looking to like hook up or anything. Whoa, God. Oh my God, you can fall from like a far height. Interesting. I wonder if that would kill me if I didn't land on the trampoline. Okay, and they're telling me to use a balloon here, so I'm gonna try it. So yeah, like you know, I'm not even really looking to reconnect to be friends, but I'm just sort of curious, you know? Get over here. Okay, now eat that. Well, he's already a balloon, but do it again. How do we... There must be a way. Well, that throws. This menu. Jump. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna look up the menu real quick. Okay, interesting. I'm reading this this help guide here, and it says the balloon jelly bean does nothing other than make the blob move around with you, so you can't interact. And somebody says, I believe this was originally intended to be used to make the blob come back to you. If he's in a pit or somewhere unreachable, you throw him the balloon jelly bean, he would float back up. However, I'm guessing the devs found too many instances where one still might get stuck, so instead of requiring you to drop the balloon jelly bean, they implemented the call function, and he'll just automatically turn into a balloon. That is interesting. Makes me feel like just take the balloon out, you know? Like it's actually unnecessary, an unnecessary part of the game. I don't know. Alright, anyway, we gotta start using our brains here. Actually, hold on. Right there. Alright. Blob, let's do this. Whoa, God! And did we make it? I think we did. I don't think we got all 3 chests. Or did we? I kind of wasn't paying attention there. I was too busy reminiscing about my past. Another thing this game's reminding me a bit of is Alf, for some reason. You guys remember Alf? Great sitcom from the 80s. Who would have thought a sitcom about an alien puppet and humans would have been so revered? Oh my God, we only got 1 chest? We almost have to redo that level. Okay, I want to go back in real quick and just see if I can see what we missed. But we're building a whole like little Peter Pan Lost Boys kind of thing up there. Okay, hold on, go back. We got to be completionist about this. But yeah, Alf. I mean, it's just sort of Alf was a story of you know, a cute alien making friends with humans, and I kind of feel I'm getting a bit of that vibe here with the Blob, which is why I think I'm thinking of Alf. Because the kid's like, Blob, come on! And I feel like Willie, I think that was the name of the kid, or was Willie the dad in Alf? But I feel like they were often going like, Alf, come on! And Alf would come. Alf would obey his masters. Squish. That's satisfying. Is there anything... Oops, didn't mean to do that.
This way.
This way, Blob. Anything here? I just wanted to see what happens if we, okay, we just bash our head into the ceiling. Alright. Come on, Blob. Let's roll. Let's boogie, buddy. Okay, and we want this thing to be like there. Boink. Okay, oh, it looks like maybe there was something. Oh, look at that. There totally is something over there. Oh no! Fall damage. He broke his legs and also lost the will to live. Okay. Jump. We'll do this again. There we go. Blob, get your lazy butt over here. Whee! Alright.
This way. Ready?
So if you just call him a couple times and he turns into a balloon.
Over here.
There we go, buddy. Now the question is, how do I fall down without dying? Maybe I just go for it. Yeah! Oh God! That kid got iced, man. How are we supposed to get back down afterwards? Oh, maybe you throw a trampoline? Let's see. I don't know if the chest will still be obtained.
Let's go.
Let's go, buddy. Boink. Boink. Okay. As long as I land on the trampoline, I'm okay. There we go. So it is good to know that if you get a chest and die, the chest is still collected. That is handy. Okay, and now... Well, we want to go up here. Can we go down... Oh wait, hold on. I think we just went down before. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Crap. Hold on, I want to go back up. We weren't done up here.
Hurry.
Get up here, Blob. Hello. Okay, there's stuff up there, for sure. Faux show. Okay, and then you come down here. Okay, nothing, nothing, nothing. Hold on. I turn it into a hole.
Blob.
Get over here, Blob. Become a hole. I wonder what the war between the white and the black blobs is really all about, you know?
This way.
I wonder if we will ever know. There seems to be only one white blob and he's good. He's sort of like Gizmo from Gremlins. There's like one good gremlin and it's Gizmo. You know, one thing they never addressed in those Gremlin movies is what would happen if Gizmo ate after midnight. He'd obviously turn into a gremlin, but would he be good or would he be evil? Here we go. This is the part we missed. Oh, look at that. There's a whole cave to explore. I'm excited for this. That is a franchise that I feel like they probably could make another movie. There's probably another movie in there. But yeah, I mean, obviously, you know, Gizmo was the good gremlin. And when he got wet, he spawned bad gremlins. And when gremlins ate after midnight, they turned... or they didn't even turn evil, they just sort of got powered up. So I wonder if when Gizmo ate after midnight, if he would turn into a green monster gremlin or not. And further... If you did a movie where he did sort of power himself up to fight the other gremlins or something like that, I wonder if you could also do a thing where, like, there was one last mechanic of the gremlins that we never learned about before, which is how they can turn from the green state back into the cute state. Oh, look at that. Go! Get up here, Blob.
Hey.
There we go. Alright, we found all the chests. That's pretty cool. Gulp. I mean, like, I think if you demystify gremlins too much, obviously a bit of the magic is lost, but I'm just thinking, like, there was a fertile ground of stuff to explore if you did want to make another Gremlins movie. Like, where did Gizmo come from? Is he the first ever gremlin? Did he have siblings? You know, like, you could do, like, a prequel, like the origin of Gizmo. You could also do things like, you know, what happens when Gizmo does eat after midnight? Or, like, is there another good gremlin? Or is Gizmo the only gremlin in the world? Like, maybe the premise could be somebody else finds a different gremlin other than Gizmo who's also good? Or at least neutral or something? I don't know. Like, there's many directions you could go. Somebody hire me to write another Gremlins movie. I'm bursting at the seams with ideas here, apparently. More souls. If you want to get in this boy's soul, you gotta pay the troll toll. We spawned a propeller blade. Ah, we're building like a whole little funky treehouse there. I like it. All right, let's do 2 more levels. I mean, I would like to get out of the forest because I think there are other parts of this island, but also I don't want to get out of the forest because I find the aesthetics of this game so enchanting. All right. Okay, now we have a parachute. So this one is a totally useless jelly bean. We don't even need it. So we have a ladder and a parachute. Those are the jelly beans of the day. Oh, interesting. And now I just jump? Oh god! Ah! Wait. How do I deploy the parachute? That was hilarious. Okay, so now I have it. Maybe I hold jump. Oh, there we go. Yes, you press jump again in the air to deploy it. And boom. All right, cool. Oh, this is cool. And he stays in your parachute the whole time. Oh, I died. I bounced off the wall. The blob's like, hello? The blob has no concept of death. It's like, little child, are we ready to go yet? Why are you not waking up? Boom. Now, which way should we go? Well, this way looks harder, so I'm gonna go for this way. And it was the correct way.
Blob.
In video games, the path of most resistance is typically the most interesting path. It's just sort of, there's so many like little shorthands. If you never played a video game before, you wouldn't know these things necessarily, but it's like just little things. You know, I guess if you thought about it as if you were a developer, you would think, you know, add little secrets into the game. The path of most resistance is where you will get the secrets, etc., etc. I think some of these design sensibilities, too, actually really came from Miyamoto. So one thing that I think we all take for granted nowadays that really, I mean, Miyamoto didn't necessarily, like, invent it, but Mario certainly instantiated it very well, is the idea of using secrets as a way of modulating difficulty for games on the fly. And so what I mean is this. In Mario 1, if you're not very good at Mario 1, you can run from the start to the end of every level pretty quickly, and you can just sort of avoid most fights, you can avoid secrets, and you can just sort of get to the end decently. But as you get better at Mario, one of the joys of Mario is getting more secrets, getting to harder parts of the levels, killing all the enemies, getting all the coins. And so, oh shoot, we should have gone down there, damn it! Okay, we'll have to come back and redo this level. But one very interesting thing about Mario is that as you get better, there's things to do. So it's like you can play the first level better or worse. If you're not very good at the first level, you can just sort of run through. If you are really good, you can get all the secrets and power-ups and do the harder things in the levels. And, oh, we only got one chest. Okay, you know what? In the interest of moving forward and seeing more levels, I think we're going to give up trying to get all the chests and just see another level or two here. But this is a perfect example of it. Getting all the chests. Do you need them? No. It doesn't do anything to get them all, but skipping the chest is easier than getting them. So it takes more skill, more effort to get them. If you're not super good at the game, you can skip them and play the game just fine. But if you want to be a pro, you got to get all the chests, you know? So even though it pains me to leave some chests untaken, we're going to move on. Carry on. He's got this cool swagger. That kid. I'm just excited to see what happens when we get out of the forest. Oh, that's pretty cool. Whoa. Very cool. Wait, did we want to go all the way to the top or not? Oh.
Blob, over here.
Go eat that chest, Blob.
Ready?
Okay. Get over here, Blob. Get up here. Okay, boink. Now, get back over here. Here he comes, right on cue. Eat that chest. You know, what was down here? I'm just curious to see what we missed. Not much. Oh god, this kid can't swim. Watery grave. Okay, so we did want to go up top and get the chest, so we did it the right way. I think that's a trampoline. I'm like learning the colors of jelly beans. Funny. This one we want to go all the way up again. It's not even that hard to get this, like...
Blob,
But I guess if you really aren't good at video games, it's, you know.
This way. Come on.
Learning the color of jelly beans, though, I feel like is the equivalent of like learning produce codes in the supermarket. I never even worked in a supermarket, and I know bananas are 4011 or 4011. Because every grocery store, it's like, I don't know, somewhere in some government room, they decided that the numerical code to represent, what is happening down there? Do we even want to go down there? Oh, oh, I see. Okay. So we want a hole. Want a hole right there. Nope. Want a hole right there. Nope. Okay, right there. Nope. Right there. Close enough. Alright, we got this. Oh god. Okay.
Ready?
Come on, Blob. Man, I don't know who decided bananas were 4011, but in every grocery store I've ever been to, they are. And now that they have the self-checkout lanes, I'm like checking myself out sometimes. I've just learned bananas 4011. I think pears. I buy Bartlett pears, not infrequently, and they are 4409, I think. I know them less well. I mean, I think everyone knows bananas. Gulp. Alright, we got it. I think we got all 3 chests on this one. Yeah, we rocked it. We could speedrun this game. Let's do a games done quick. Jay will show up. I mean me. I don't know why I'm talking about myself in the third person. I will show up. And I will play this game. Only I actually won't be like a speedrunner. Could you imagine? Can you imagine? I somehow get... Because there's no game that I could speedrun fast enough for the games done quick people where it'd actually be interesting. So if they ever accidentally booked me, I'd be up there playing. I'd be like dying and stuff. And be like, yeah, this is... Yeah, you want to die at this level a couple of times to, you know, make sure you can get to the last boss and unlock an exploit. I'd be just making stuff up. Whoever booked me would be instantly fired, of course. And I imagine I'd be pulled off stage with some of those giant comical canes that comes in off the side of the screen and like just sort of like pulls you off to the side till you're off camera. Like it really... They're like, oh god, get the comically giant cane. We booked a lemon again. Oh, this is interesting.
Blob.
Okay, what are our abilities? Ladder, hole, and trampoline. Now, let's go, Blob. What do we got up here? Anything? Mm-hmm. Okay. Is there anything down here? Oh, there was a chest. I was gonna say, like, I thought there was something over here.
Go.
Let's go! If there's time to lean, there's time to clean. I don't like slacking on my crew, Blob. Oh, hello, that was not the right bean.
Hey.
In this jelly bean-based economy, I'm making mistakes. Alright, and let's... We don't actually have to circle... Oh, that's interesting. I was gonna say we don't actually have to circle that guy, this black blob, because I can just jump over him, but then the bird eats the jelly beans. Oh, interesting. So the bird blocks your ability to use jelly beans.
Over here.
Good to know. Alright. Back into the black dark waters from whence that blob came. I think the blob spawned from the swamp. Or else the black blobs are... Oh, I didn't even notice those were spikes! The black blobs are white blobs that ate after midnight, gremlin style. There you go. They should make a movie of Boy and His Blob, and it's just basically gremlins. Like, they don't even hide it. They're just like, I don't know, it's gremlins, whatever. Oh, God! Okay, I have a new strategy, then. Thing is how that guy wants to destroy me. We'll jump up. We'll do a little dance here to lure him to the edge. Oh, you want this little boy? Well, you can't have this little boy. Hiya, sucker! Oh, hey, look at that.
Blob.
Blob, go eat that chest. Well. Oh, I have an idea. Let's do it like this. I was gonna say forget it, but I'm too much of a completionist to totally give it up.
This way.
Get over here! Like Scorpion, get over here! Scorpion was so angry. Oh baby. Okay, that totally doesn't work, but it almost killed me. I remember when the Mortal Kombat movie came out, everyone in school was like in the playground going, "Get over here!" People were like humming the theme song, like dun 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 dun. Okay, I don't know what this is trying to tell me to do. Okay, I'm gonna try going in here. Okay. I don't 100% understand what's happening here. Oh! I have an idea. What if I push this onto the trampoline? Whoa! Cool! Didn't even realize you could do that. There we go. And now... Huh. I mean, I guess I could push this, but I mean, okay, here's the thing. Yeah, now I can just, like, climb up it. Here's another option. Oh, you can't do that because I was gonna say, oh, I could just use the blob, duh. But the bird, oh no! Damn it, well that thing respawned. The bird will eat the jelly bean, alright, I understand. I was gonna be a smartass and be like, you can just use the blob to make a trampoline, but I guess you can't. Alright, get in there, blob. Become a trampoline. We move this rock up. There we go. There we go. And there we go. And you have to be careful not to jump on your rocks too much, or they will evaporate. And will this thing hurt me? No, it won't. Okay, so the bird, I thought the bird was an enemy. The bird just prohibits jelly beans. They have to limit jelly beans somehow, guys. You don't want an excess of jelly beans floating around. You need some avian species out and about to stop the excess of jelly beans from accumulating in the world. I guess crows don't care about jelly beans. That was the wrong bean. There we go. Become a hole. I like the hole one. It really reminds me of Who Framed Roger Rabbit with the oh, those are spikes too! Didn't even see it. But yes, it really does remind me of Who Framed Roger Rabbit with the disposable, or portable holes. Which I remember thinking were so cool when I was a kid. Oh, I just made the blob commit suicide. Funny.
This way.
Here we go. Boink. 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 Oh god. Timing of that's actually, I don't know if that's how you're supposed to do it, but that was the idea I had. Seemed to work. Alright, and then we do it again. Do it in reverse. Just slamming his head. It's interesting, like that trampoline, the spikes are totally above the top of it, so I don't know how it's not killing me. But the blob just died again. The blob is literally... The kid's like, yeah, we did the level. The blob's like in a pit like, I'm dead. You killed me, you little snot. Pay attention. You know what we haven't done in a while is hug the blob. I think it's time for a hug. We gotta be team players. Also, the blob's a bit like Kirby. I wonder if he has any, like, blood relation. Okay. Come here, blob. I do love you, little guy. You little blobbo, you. Blobbo the blob. There we go. Alright, this will be the last level I think we check out here of a boy and his blob. I mean, obviously, there's much more to explore. I don't know if there's bosses or what in this game, but from what we've seen so far, I feel like this is a very nice little game. I will say, though, that the aesthetics... oh, I have an idea.
Blob.
By the way, I thought the game was glitching out because there's like little specks of pixels on the ground. I think that's rain, actually. But I think we can... Oh, he turns into a ball on this one. Yeah, I was going to say, I think we can throw jelly beans through these twigs. So there's lots of cool mechanics going on here. Blob? Blob? Get down there, buddy. Okay, he's confused. Turn him into a ball. Let's see what happens. Or let's... Here. There you go. And now... Drop him. Oh, there we go. Oh, interesting. That's so cool. And we'll just throw that down. There we go. Cool. Oh man, the mechanics. Yeah. I mean, the aesthetics of this level, I will say that the aesthetics of the forest I found to be magical. Of the swamp, I find it more plain and less interesting. I don't hate it. I definitely don't hate it, but it's, you know, whereas the forest was like just truly a visual treat. I feel like the swamp here is just sort of like, it's like bland and like not as enchanting. I'm less interested in it. I'm sure there are many more cool environments that will be discovered along the way. I don't know if there's boss fights or what, but all in all, and can I also say that as someone who many times has complained about the motion controls in Wii games, it is such a treat to play one that doesn't necessitate needless motion controls. It is purely controllable with the classic controller. I think it also... Oh, what the... Blob? Oh, there we go. Interesting. There's so many cool mechanics in this game. Yeah, they didn't shoehorn in needless motion controls. Like, it's truly this has got to be one of my favorite Wii games, you know. And the whole 1001 quest is all about discovering games, you know. I think somebody asked me once, like, what proportion of games do you try for this quest that you play, and you're like, wow, that's actually really cool. I really like that. And I will tell you honestly that it's probably about 10%. Boom. I think we might have killed that thing. Oh god. Thought we just killed ourselves too. So I would say the ratio's not high, and mostly it's because there's many good games that we play for this channel that that I already you know, I already knew about, you know. Oh god. Because there are games out there that like I play. Okay, we're just gonna move on. There's a chest in there. I think I know how to get it, but we'll just move on. So there's many really good games out there that I already know about that I've played. And then of the games I haven't played, sometimes it's because they're of a genre that it's like I'm not too crazy about, so I know I'm not really going to enjoy it. But the nicest thing is when we're pleasantly surprised. And I think for me, the Wii is not a system that has a ton of games that I'm like super enthralled about typically. So when we sit down and we do play a Wii game that like I have fun with, especially a game like this, it's like, it's such a treat. So, A Boy and His Blob. I've never played the NES version. I will one day, for sure. One day I will get to it. But I'm kind of curious today, for people who have played the NES version, who are watching this, like, how do you think this stacks up? How do you think this compares to the NES version? Do you think this looks as good? Do you think it looks better? Do you think it looks worse? I don't know. And then also, for anyone who actually has, oops. For anyone who actually has played this game, oh god, I can't believe that actually saved me. It was like, he turned into the trampoline at the last minute. But for anyone who's actually played this game, like, did you guys enjoy it as much as I have? You know, like, again, I'm just going off my impressions here, but this game surprised me. It was interesting and good and fun, and yeah, I would 100% come back and play more of this game. So interesting. So here's an example where if we throw a jelly bean, that thing's just gonna eat it. But there might be a secret way around this. Actually, no. Oh, the jelly beans float. Interesting. Here, Blob, come eat this one, buddy. And we're gonna throw you this way. Whoops. Okay, he ended up down there. Is I think what we want. And now we throw the trampoline one down there. Interesting. Man, that guy is fast. We do need a trampoline down there. Can I walk down here? Oh, I totally can. Ah, there we go.
Blob.
There you go, Blob. We did it. Boink. Boink. We missed another chest, but that's okay. Yeah, Boy and His Blob, honestly, I would 100% recommend this to people. I mean, as long as you're not looking for a motion-controlled game on the Wii, if you just want like a classic platformer that harkens back to the NES or the Super Nintendo era, like obviously the graphics are way nicer. It's closer to Braid aesthetically than it is like an NES game, but it has the gameplay of an NES game, I find. So yeah, this is a magical little game. I 100% enjoyed my time with this today. But anyway, what do you guys think of A Boy and His Blob here? Is it as good as I say? Is it not? I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. I can only share my opinion with you guys. The rest is up to you, but I really did enjoy this one for today. And in fact, we're going to take a look at one more level. Is it more swamp? Is it more swamp? Oh, there's a little hummingbird. It's like a tweety hummingbird kind of character. Yeah, more swamp. More ugly swamp. So yeah. You know what? We're not ending on the ugly swamp. I want to go back to some magical, mystical forest. I want to end on something beautiful, guys. I want to end on what feels like a spiritual successor to Braid. Okay, so I think this was forest. And this one didn't have all the chests, so we get to end on something legitimately fun. And here we go. Yeah, look at this. Look at the lush greens and the trees, and look at the background. Everything is so beautiful. So cool. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys had fun checking this one out with me today. If you did, don't forget to like the video and all that crap that YouTube likes. And other than that, I will just be here hanging out with my blob. Just a boy and his white gelatinous blob. Do not read any further into that than you need to. And other than that, I will catch you guys in the next one. Until then, my friends, peace. Go eat that chest, Blob.
Ready?
Okay.